The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch jerk man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Ah, yes! Finally kicked those fuckers off the air.
It's about goddamn time. I got sick of those fucks.
Yeah, that G.J. Jerkman and Maxwell Silverhammer with all their goddamn anti-corporate
You know what?
talk.
I'm just be happy. We're gonna go celebrate right now. I think we should go do some golf and butt fuck one another.
Oh, that's the greatest. I'm ready. Hold on. Go get in the car here.
Get the hell in the other side. Another side. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, this is a great day.
I'm gonna start it up now. You ready?
These bastards.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bora Bora. Here we go.
It's the STIM Radio Show.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motor. Do you smell fire? I think somebody lit a cigarette. No, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9, cause the STEM radio family ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call HQ. A win for you, a musical genius, man. They can't paint it like a face is, but if the content is making you sick, take some Dayquil. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Welcome to the STIM Radio Show. That's right, Wednesday. He's only got 4 more days. He can't rag on any women, and that would be Maxwell Silverhammer.
Yes! How about turning on my mic?
You are.
Ah, there we go.
I think you're just overexcited over there.
I was. I started picking my nose. I don't know if you saw that.
Everybody could. You're on video.
All right. So I was ready, man. I was, getting prepped, that's all.
Scratching your brain a little?
Yeah, that's it. I just, trying to clear the cobwebs out. Because, I didn't sleep well last night. It was, one of those nights. Seems like summertime is the time for bad sleeping.
No, it seems like any time anymore for everybody. Everybody keeps saying, I feel I'm tired all the time. I don't feel like I've slept.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying
I know
this.
I didn't sleep. Hey, maybe I got non-24 or whatever the fuck.
I think you do. You're
dumb shit
blind,
is.
and you need medication.
I know. So, there's special medication that could help me.
Yeah, because,
I can't tell it's night or day unless I take that medication.
Well, because, what happened was the pharmaceutical company, made something that knew there's something you needed, and they stringently worked on that forever.
I know.
To make sure you could have, some satisfaction.
Like I said, corporate Jim was crying tears of feces, laying awake, tirelessly at night, just thinking about us poor blind people.
They're like, hey, man, we can't sell them eyeballs yet, so let's get something else we can sell them pharmaceutically.
Yeah, some kind of medicine we could give you that you're going to become dependent on.
Non-24.
So we're going to say it's, let's call it non-24, meaning like 24 hours, and you're not really getting your 24 hours.
Your rhythmic stuff's just messed up because you were born blind.
Yeah.
You're blind now, so you can't see daylight or nighttime, or so you don't know. You're just totally lost. You are a lost soul.
You can't tell. So you know what?
Your internal clock just instantly drops off when you turn blind.
You need this medicine.
Yeah.
I never had that internal clock. Even though as a kid I slept great. That can't account for anything, right?
Yeah, I think you know when night and day is.
Yeah, I know when night and day is.
But you know how many people out there that aren't blind that believe that you really don't know?
Oh, I've been asked that a bunch of times. So can you tell if it's night or day? Well,
so how do you know when to go to bed?
If the sun is blaring in my face.
How's about when I'm not working?
Yeah. Or like when my clock says it's, 9 p.m. or some crazy shit like that. Obviously it means that, p.m. means nighttime.
Yeah,
so.
I can't distinguish day from night. I even fall asleep at work because I don't know it's the daytime and that I'm working.
That's just a dumb.
That is asinine.
That's like the bad mix of SMJ plus Corpronicon equals non-24.
Yeah,
or whatever they call it.
Yeah, non-24.
You get non-24 going on there. So it was kind of funny though. On the way over here, I'm dozing off on the bus, and I got one of those drivers that
non-24
that won't shut the fuck up. You
must have instantly thought when you got out of work it was bedtime.
Nighttime, yeah. Well, because I walked out of work. So
well, yeah, you walked out of work, so instantly that means
time.
It's sleepy sleep.
Actually, I just didn't sleep well last night, for real. I just slept like shit.
Yeah, actually, I didn't. I was with Danielle last night, so I slept better than usual. But I'm just not feeling like I'm rested anymore.
Yeah, you do. Even when you do sleep, there's still a part of you that's like, I could use a nap.
I don't feel like, even say 10 years ago, or even maybe 5 or 7 years ago. Sometimes when I would go to sleep at night, I wake up like, you had a refreshing whole night's sleep, and you had tons of fucking energy just to run throughout the day.
No, I know what you're saying, because there were times where you'd wake up like. Even if you slept shitty one night, you slept shitty, but the next night you slept great.
Great.
And then you woke up and you're just like, all day, man, you're going,
ready to go, energy, wit, all there, you're everything. No, not no more. I don't get that at all, hardly.
No, and a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
It's not just us. It's, a lot of different people are saying.
That tells you it's something in the food, water, the air, something going on.
Some shit that makes you not sleep the way you should be.
You can't, and not everybody can be affected the same way.
No, if a lot of people are having the same effect, something's wrong.
I'm hearing it from everybody. Not you, not me. I mean, not just you, not just me. AK said it. Jerry said it. My mom said it. My kids say it. My sister's been saying it.
Wow.
The fuck?
It's an airplane.
My other sisters were saying it.
Oh, no, the door was
someone
open.
Came in. Okay, hang on. I'll be back.
Right. Yeah, no, you're right. It's it just kind of, if kids are saying it, something's really wrong, But because, as a kid, shit, you got endless energy. I mean, that's not, tired wasn't even in my vocabulary when I was a kid. It was like, it wasn't until, I was like 18 or 19 when I started to feel like, oh, man, I need a nap. But anyway, so it's just funny because on the bus, I'm like, I got a driver. I mean, she's nice, but one of those drivers that just talks in fucking incessantly. So I'm on the bus there, and we're riding and everything, and she's talking to me about some shit. And you ever just doze off on somebody that, like, you don't mean to be rude, but quite frankly, their conversation just isn't that stimulating. So you kind of find yourself sort of nodding off. And she, like, got nervous, and she's like, Maxwell. And I'm like, oh, hey. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, yeah. I said, you know what? I think I just nodded off for a second. I said, I didn't sleep well last night. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, I thought you were having a seizure or something. And I'm like, oh, no. I was just dozing off because I was tired. So, yeah. But, I mean, you don't mean to. I just hope that, because, man, all day motherfuckers have not. I mean, even, I had a networking thing this morning. Then from there, I had to go to this other meeting. So I figured, okay, I'll go to that meeting. I'll eat some lunch. Then on the bus ride home, I can doze off for a little bit, on the way to work. And I did for maybe 10 minutes or something, but nothing substantial. And so then I get back to my office. I'm like, okay, so much for that. Then I figured I could doze on the bus on the way here and know I get a talkative driver. So I hope tonight, because I'm getting picked up late as it is, I really don't want to have a conversation with anybody. Sometimes you just get in that mode, man, where you just don't want to have a conversation, and I know that's foreign to a lot of people, because a lot of people are just, I got to talk all the time. I just, it's like, dude, I do talking for a living. This is my job, plus I do radio. So I talk for 2 hours a night, guaranteed, and then my job, either I'm on the phone or I'm, out at a speaking event or something. So I'm always talking at some point. So sometimes I just feel like just chilling, and especially in a car, like if you're riding in a car or on a bus or something like that, you just kind of want to doze off, and you don't want people talking to you. So I remember Pinball used to have that problem where he'd start talking to me and I would just doze off, because really the shit he was talking about was just stupid. It's like, what? Oh, you saw a YouTube video? Great, man. And what happened in this YouTube video? You get that automatic going on, So when the automatic stops, that means you must be really tired, because you ain't given any feedback or any response. So that means leave me alone. Shut up and drive. You know? And maybe what it is too is they get so many tards on there that they're not able to, you know, it's like all of a sudden they get somebody who's fairly high functioning on the bus and they're just like, oh, Sahib, let's have a conversation now. I finally get a normal fucking guy. Instead of going, you sit back in your seat, Johnny. Johnny, don't lick the boogers off the window now. We talked about that. Now don't make me tell your house attendant. You know, so
you actually have a house attendant?
Oh, I don't, but maybe some of the other. But I think
you think you should, maybe.
Nah, I don't need a house attendant.
But what if it's a hot chick and you really like her? You could. This could be your way to get a woman.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You know, and what you could do is go through the attendants until you find the one you want.
That's some fucking horrible. You know, it's funny because there are people
that would think
that actually think that would be great. Like, come on, man, it would be awesome.
I don't have to go out and find somebody. I'll just bring him in. Now, what kind of relationship would you truly have? Because,
well, obviously the person doesn't see you as an equal.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
So no matter what, they're working for you because you're disabled.
Yeah.
So how, you know, what kind of true love is really going to bloom from that?
Well,
Not
that's
saying
it.
that it can't, but
well, the point is they see you as it's a well, what was it in sociology? Complementary relationships versus sedimentary. Or is it sedimentary?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, complementary would be like boss versus employee. You know, tard versus caretaker.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and then think about it. Even if you guys would be together and you love one another and everything, think about what that first fight would be like.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, I took care of you, you fucking retard. You know, you hired me because you're a dumb shit.
Yeah.
And you're disabled. I'm here because you needed me.
Who wiped your ass for you, pal?
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, well, then you'd have a, kind of a relationship like I had with Shell.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So, you know, where they do nice things for you, then later throw them in your face and use them against you and be like, look what I did for you. Don't you feel that I'm Jesus Lee?
Wow.
So, anyway. So, yeah, that was... what was my whole point with that? Oh, so I guess the thing is, some of these drivers, I think they really they're starved for like real conversation.
Right.
You know, so all of a sudden they get somebody on the bus who is verbal and who can hold a normal conversation. And they just want to talk. But the thing is, a lot of times they want to talk to me just about the radio show, and they ask me the same fucking question they asked me the last 6 times they picked me up. You know, what station are you on?
It's the tune in. Say repeat.
Yeah. How many listeners do you have? You know, stupid ass questions that I'm sick of hearing. I'm just like, man, I told you this shit the last 7 times you picked me up. No, you didn't.
They don't really get into really wanting to know. It's just an instant kick on to what you do, talk about that little bit of it each time, and walk away from it.
Yeah, pretty much. Why this one guy? I hate those the ones that won't let you talk. You know, the guy that picked me up the other night when remember when you guys waited around, and you know, and I had a late pickup. So we were talking about something, and I was actually agreeing with him on what he was saying, but he kept going, no. The thing is, no, but here's the thing. And I'm just like, oh, dude, shut up. That's the one who mistook me for Steve.
Wow.
He was like...
You guys don't even look slightly alike.
Well, this is what's funny. This shows what a dumb fuck he was. He goes, yeah, man. He goes, I meant to tell you. That night that we were talking about the Ferguson thing, and you started going off on Obama and the blacks and the this and the that, and I was like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And he was
Not
like,
me.
He goes, well, yeah, there was a black lady sitting right behind you, and she was getting pretty pissed. And I'm like, that wasn't me. And he was like, yeah, it was. And at first he swore blindly it was. And I'm like, no, man.
Blind?
I knew that was
That's
coming.
a pun.
I knew that was punny.
Punny. Very punny.
So anyway, he was like, well, I think I picked it up from your house. And I was like, yeah, Steve's a friend of mine. He comes over and hangs out. I said, I bet you had my friend Steve. So finally, you know, we both he realized, I got him to realize that, oh yeah, it was probably the other guy. But it's just funny that here it was. Right away, he assumed I picked a blind guy up from that location. Steve. It must have been you. Mm-hmm. You must have been the one talking all that shit.
I mean, granted, I'm sure that they pick up a lot of people in a day's time and stuff like that. But I mean, that would be like me going on a bus, driving people around, picking up a big fat black lady and picking up a big fat white lady, and not being able to tell the difference.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's how bad that is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because if anybody knows, I mean, they can see you. They haven't seen Steve, but you guys are totally different looking. I mean, there's no way you can mistake you two.
Right. Steve is short. He's got long hair.
Yeah, no way could you ever guys be putting a lineup together because you
nobody'd ever be like, oh yeah, they look
so
on,
similar.
Man.
We could put them in a lineup.
But see, that's the problem with sighted people. They almost get into the thing of and I'm not saying all sighted people, but just sighties in general. That are the closed-minded sighty, obviously. The one that's like, hey, you guys look alike, and you're like, well, what makes us look alike? Even people used to mistake me for Sluggo all the time.
Right.
And
once again, you two don't even look similar.
Well, there they go. All they see
is personalities. I mean, you're totally different.
And the personalities. Well, even my and Steve personalities are different. So, but the thing is,
I mean, you and Steve are totally different. Steve's got a mustache. Steve is,
oh yeah,
Steve's got tons of hair, and not that, what's his name? Doesn't have Sluggo.
Yeah,
but I mean, you guys could be a little bit more because the height is maybe a little closer, not a lot, but a little.
Right.
Right. And you're both white guys, so. Not that Steve isn't, but
right. But it's easy to maybe mix and Sluggo and I are closer in age, so it's possible maybe. But even so, I mean, the attitudes are different. The way we come across, it's like, man,
they're just not paying attention in the slightest.
Well, that's it. Then if you want to have a conversation with somebody, then pay attention to who you're talking to. I think, at least kind of get an idea who's who. So when you have the conversation, because I've had other ones before ask me crazy questions like, didn't you used to live out on blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, no, I've lived here for the last 15 years. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah. And then, or I had one guy say, weren't you the one I was talking to about football? And I'm like, oh, football? No, that was not me.
Yeah, that would not be you.
Trust me, if it was football or any sport, it wouldn't have been me.
Unless you were bitching about it.
Yeah, unless I was talking about how much I hated it.
How stupid people do stupid stuff.
Right. So, and that's.
Wonder how our friend Motors is doing.
I don't know, man. I
didn't leave until later than we expected. Huh?
Right, he left almost a week later.
You know what that was? Huh. He wanted to say goodbye to you because he really wanted some live it up time. He didn't want this. Okay, look, I'm going to tell you the truth right now. This may hurt your feelings.
Yeah?
He didn't want Blinky his last week of partying in time. He didn't want to have to be your caretaker.
So he wanted his own time to himself.
He told you he was leaving early so he could go live up the life the way he should be and not have you being on his coattails any longer.
Well, and I respect that, man. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, where's that going, man?
I don't know. I distracted you.
Totally derailed my shit.
I work on that every day.
But I've been here. He'll text sporadically and stuff. And
Motors?
He'll say some shit occasionally.
Sooner or later, we'll know when he's settled in down there and has everything ready because then we'll hear, fuck you, Jerkman.
Oh, yeah, of course. Get some texts. And because it'll take him a while to learn how to work Skype, obviously.
Yeah, well,
so,
it's going to be more than a little while.
Couple years.
I mean, we'll probably be sitting in a nursing home trying to broadcast from there before he even.
It'll be like, hey man, I got Skype, and we're like, oh, you now just really you're still using Skype?
Yes, I don't think anybody else is. Did you get it from the Smithsonian?
Right. So yeah, that's funny. What was? Oh, I know the other thing I was gonna bitch about. Is okay now. I don't know if this happens in other cities because I've never lived there before.
Is it going to be a long story?
It's kind of a long bitch.
You got 5. Can you do it?
Can I bitch it in 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
All right. Just giving you a heads up in case you don't want to cut you off.
Okay. And if not, we just start the next
start it up.
All
right.
But why do people... Okay, now, when you were in Pennsylvania, did you have friends from out of town ever come and visit?
Not well, maybe inside of Pennsylvania, but they'd be from out of town. Yeah, once in a great while. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but nobody from like
another
you didn't have friends from like New York or
not
from
really,
Florida coming to see you or any shit like that.
I mean, there may have been off and on like throughout the 33 years I was there, but
nothing you remember. Nothing
that really stands out. No.
Okay, because see, here's the thing. It seems like when people come to Vegas, rather than giving you some advance notice that, hey, I'm going to be out in Vegas in about a week or a couple weeks or something, instead, they wait till they get here, Then they call
here.
you. Hey, man, I'm here in Vegas, dude.
That's so funny you said that. I just had a dream the other night about that.
Really?
I had a dream I was in a mall, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what was going on, why I was in a mall, but I was doing some kind of television shoot thing.
Right.
And I was trying to find Danielle. She got mixed up, and I got pissed off because someone come up and said, "Oh, yeah, you looking for your girlfriend? She's down at the tattoo parlor getting some guy's name tattooed on her ass." And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm going down this, like, hallway thing, you know, and going down trying to get to her. And as I did, I had one of my buddies go, "Hey, George, it's Scott, man. I come out to visit you." And I'm like, "Not now."
So
he
it was
just
like,
showed up out of nowhere.
just like bad timing. Well, see, and that's
Yeah.
how it is. You know, I just had somebody today, as a matter of fact, write me on Facebook, you know, "Hey, man, I'm in town. I'm at the Westgate." Do you know what the Westgate is? I don't even know what the fuck that
It's
is.
one of the gates.
Oh, hey, that's good.
It's not the east, north, or south.
It's the Westgate?
It's the Westgate.
Oh, man. Oh,
Hey,
I totally know where it is now.
I am, the way I can explain things, I'm like a layman explainer. You know,
Okay.
now I've brought it to your attention where you probably know where it's at right now, but just the way I said it.
Yeah, it's that gate on the west.
It's gate on the
That's
west.
where he is.
It's not
Okay.
north, not west. I mean, not east or south.
It's the Westgate.
It's the Westgate.
Oh man, that just clarifies everything.
There you
for
go.
Me. You know,
You're welcome.
I'm just now. I mean, you won't believe the huge weight that's been lifted.
Now you can sleep better tonight.
Maybe that's why I couldn't sleep last night.
That could have been it.
No, but he was telling me, yeah, I'll be here till the 16th, man. And I'm just
Till
like,
the 16th.
Yeah.
So they come for a week.
Yeah, well,
really-
but the thing is, if you're going to come for a week, why don't you let me know ahead of time?
So it's not dropping a bomb on your ass?
Yeah, now I'm like, and not only that, but do these people forget that I don't drive?
Or
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I'm at the Westgate. Why don't you come pick me up?
Yeah, it's almost like,
Why don't you rent a cab and drive out here to get my ass?
well, and even visually impaired friends
Right.
that have come out to visit. Well, you remember my one friend Dwayne?
Yeah.
That came out with his wife one time.
Yeah, I remember.
And, you know,
He wants to get some eye candy going on.
he was, oh, no, you're thinking of Warren.
Oh,
You
that
met
was the other one.
You actually met Warren.
Yeah.
Dwayne's the guy you didn't meet. You were supposed to,
I remember him coming out, though, now.
but they
yes.
came out late, remember? And
Yep.
then,
Then he didn't make it. And
well, he called me. This is when I was still doing the hearing aid show. I remember we were just about to go on the air.
Yeah, I remember
and my
that
phone
one.
rings. He's like, "Hey, man, I got some time, man, before the wedding I'm supposed to go to. Let's hang out." And I'm like,
I remember you telling me that.
"Dude, okay, as a visually impaired person,
Let me get on my blind man shuttle bus.
well,
I'll be
hold
right
on,
there.
man. There's some pigeons outside.
Yeah.
I'll just, you know what? One of them will be nice. One will let me get on its back, and then I can just fly right down there, and then we can, we can hang out. What do you say?"
If this was down in Florida, I could jump a gator back and ride.
And man, the gator just pulled me along,
Yeah.
and there it is. But like I said, yeah, visually impaired people do this shit. It's not just or people I went to college with.
I'm
do
sick of
this shit.
blind people expecting me to take them around. I've had it with it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you should
Bastards.
be. You should be. God damn it.
Call me up and tell me to go to Westgate. I don't even know where the fuck it is.
Well, and I don't know if because where they're from, maybe there's more public transportation, so they assume that it's easier to get from place
No,
to
I think
place.
they just assume. Bottom line,
Well-
they're in Vegas. You are
Have-
their entertainment.
And somehow, whatever's going to happen, you're going to make it happen.
Yeah, because you know, back wherever they come from, they're telling everybody, "Oh yeah, I got a buddy that lives out there.
Right. Like that's a
I
big,
got a friend."
I got a friend in Vegas,
So
man.
yeah, so the minute I snap those fingers, man, he's
He's
going to
there.
drop whatever he's doing. He's going to make sure he entertains my ass.
Shit, I mean, I remember I had friends from college even come out, and which is even weirder because, they lived out here for a period of time.
Right.
So they should know that, there's more to it than, everybody partying and gambling and hanging out on the strip. And it's not all one. And you know what? There's more than one street in Vegas, folks. The strip isn't
There
the
is?
only street in Vegas. I hate to tell you guys that.
I didn't know that.
I think there's a lot of people that think, that we're all on that one strip. And all I got to do is just catch one bus and I'll be there. Like I said, that was the other thing. My friend Dwayne, when he was here, he was like, "Hey, man, well, my wife's kind of drunk, so she can't really pick you up, but could you come down and meet us?"
Wow.
I'm like,
Yeah, be right there.
"Yeah, sure, dude. It's middle of December. I'm going to go walk in on a Sunday night, catch a bus up to the strip, and fuck all that."
I'll be right there.
I'm not doing that shit. If this was a place where it was a little more pedestrian friendly and we had a little better public transportation system, then maybe I think about doing it. But I guess some people are like, well, if you want to do it bad enough, you'll go. And I'm like, no, fuck it, I'll just catch you next time. If you're not gonna accommodate me, how do I accommodate you? It's not
that's
like
your job. You live in Vegas.
You're
They're
right.
coming to see you in Sin City.
That's true. You're right, and I am part of the talent, part of the entertainment.
Well, yeah, we live here. That's what we do. Now, my buddy Irby that comes out, Scott, he gives me heads up, plenty of heads up. It's like, hey man, I want to come out, and it's cool because if we can't do something, we know ahead of time and stuff. He doesn't like kind of throw a bomb on me at the last second.
Yeah, well, that's it. Hey, I'm in Vegas. Like,
yeah,
okay, and what do you want me to do about it? I didn't know you were here until now.
Yeah, like what am I supposed to do, drop everything? But no, he lets me know, sometimes months in advance.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Well, okay, like with Boa. She was letting me know months in advance. She's like, hey, we're doing this trip in May. We're going to be in Vegas in May. So already I'm planning, okay, May, she's going to be here. Just give me a specific date, which is it got closer. She did. And I had plenty of time. And look how well that went. I set up transportation.
Right.
I met her down at her hotel, and it worked out good. But with this, it's just like people get in town, and all of a sudden, hey buddy, I'm here. Uh-huh. And your point?
You got to be doing for me. I showed up in your town.
Come on, talent.
I'm your responsibility now.
Come on there, fucking, Toby, dance for me, will you? I'm here for a dance. You're going to give me a dance, goddammit. You're going to come down.
I want a lap dance, and I want you to take me to your whore holes.
Yeah, because you know where the prostitutes are, right? Because you fuck them all the time, you know? Because you're always fucking prostitutes. And
you're blind. You got to have that.
Oh, man, you know this.
You ain't getting laid by anybody normal.
Yeah, I mean.
Unless you're paying for it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm paying my big Social Security check for that. You know what I'm saying? Or no, not only that, but remember, I gamble and I triple my Social Security check.
Well, sure you do.
So then, after that, I go hang out and fucking go get a prostitute for like $500, and fuck the shit out of her.
No, you should.
And
you have no other choice.
And this is my life, man. This is how it gets down.
Once again, if you had a choice, I could say, hey, that's what you would do. But you're blind. I mean, shit. You only get taken out to Red Lobster once every 4 years.
Yeah, goddamn right. We'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like.
Sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the pay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that. What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil. I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your core like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money. You can talk to me, you can talk to me, we got what you need, and you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We
speech
are
First Amendment protected
anonymous.
material.
And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch jerk man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal poured perfectly. Bitch.
Welcome back to the STIM Radio Show with the man so loved all of his friends drive away in droves, Maxwell Silverhammer.
That is kind of funny, man. And then later they come back and visit me, years later and shit. Speaking of that, I got remember the guy who got married that sent me the Braille invitation to his wedding? Well, I've been seeing on Facebook, he's been posting, like all these movie things, like want to see the sneak preview of, Ass Rammers in Paradise or whatever.
I love that movie. I saw this
Isn't that the
preview.
best?
Yeah.
So anyway, he's always posting like, who wants to go see the sneak preview to this, or who wants to see the sneak? And I'm thinking, dude, you got a kid and a wife now, man. You got to like grow up. Well, then he sends me a message on Facebook the other day. Hey, man, in November, I'm going to be out there in Vegas, and it's going to be my 40th birthday party, and we're going to have a blast. And he's like, you better be there. And I'm like, oh, I'll come see you, because I figure I will, right?
Right.
But here's what he wants to do. He wants to go to all the old bars he went to when he was living here.
He wants to regain some.
Yeah, he's an Adam Sandler ass nigga, man. He wants to live. He wants to live in the past.
Right.
It's just like he can't grow up. This was like the best time of his life, I think. I think he Peter Principled here. And I mean, don't you agree when you have a wife and a kid and a family, you settle the fuck down, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to once in a while want to reminisce with some old buddies and shit like that, but for the most part, you're not every other night going, "Hey man, I want to go do this, I want to go do that."
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, even the last time I saw him, he was drunk when we picked him up, And
so why did he get married?
Well, even worse. Why did someone marry him?
Yeah, exactly right.
Unless she's as immature as he is.
Could be.
Oh shit,
Well,
we
what
got a
the hell
phone
was
call,
that?
nigga. Oh fuck.
See who called
Come
in.
on. Hey, you're live on the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I am so fucking honored.
Aren't you?
You should be.
Well, so, man, are you in Mississippi?
Yes, Shirkman. It's so good to hear you. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yes, a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit better. Yes, I am.
So are you in Mississippi now?
Well, we've had severe thunderstorms and lightning and rain, and the first storm knocked the power out for about a couple hours, so we said, fucking went to bed. But the whole thing about why we ended up leaving a little later is because the stupid fucking Packers fucked up with the goddamn communication to their dispatch, so they didn't come until like Saturday and packed up the rest of the stuff. So we ended up departuring on the Sunday morning instead of that day we were supposed to.
You could actually had an extra nigga night, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could have, man.
Damn. Mwah. So that's what happened. The Packers fucked it up, huh? The movers.
Yeah, those fucking idiots. I tell you, dude, they're definitely fucking morons.
So did you? You're now in Mississippi?
Yeah, it took us about. Let's see, we got here a week ago.
Oh wow, damn! And how you liking it,
A
man?
week ago today. It's definitely different. It's humid as all motherfucking get-go.
Try not to get eaten by an alligator. We know this is in your future.
Alligator or a growling mosquito?
Yeah.
Oh man, no growling mosquitoes, dude. You know what the thing is? That the city sends out people when they have like mosquito infestations to come out and they spray insecticides to shoot the mosquitoes with the insecticide to get rid of them.
Does it work?
Here, I tell you, man. You know what the thing is, dude? When I got down here, I thought I was gonna have to get a brand new set of shocks and coil springs because fucking Arizona's roads really fucking need to be upgraded.
So they don't have roads torn up like we do, then, right? They just kind of leave them.
The I-40, dude. There's like so many areas. Like there's like. You got the pavement, but there's parts of the pavement that are being driven over so much they're like chipped away, so you can, and like really deep, so you can feel the bumps. So the truck was like bouncing around each time it hit these bumps and shit. I'm like, God damn, man, I'm gonna need new shots by the time I get down there.
Damn. So your shit's he got rattled around a little bit on the way there.
Oh yeah. Let's see who else was bad. Texas of all. See now Texas has got fucking money, man, because they're fucking. When we went through the state of Texas, the fucking thing was all brand new asphalt all the way until we got into Oklahoma. Then went back to shit.
Wow. So they had nice roads in Texas.
Yeah. So we stayed in Gallup the first night. The second night we stayed in Amarillo, and the third night we stayed in where the hell was it? In Shawnee, Oklahoma. Then on Wednesday we got in here like 4:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday.
Wow. Damn. So what have you been doing since you've been down there, man? I mean, like what do your days consist of usually?
So far, it's been basically unpacking shit.
Ah, well, kind of the opposite of Jerkman. He's always packing shit.
My shit together, you know.
Well, it's the like I was saying, it's the opposite of Jerkman when Jeremy's around. He's always packing shit.
You know, I haven't seen him forever, and I also never went to lunch with him.
You probably miss him.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen Gary since 2010. So
but you still went to lunch with him.
You still talk about him, yeah. But you still, but you still gave Jeremy a free show.
No, I did not. Big difference.
Whoa.
He did the website, work for work.
Oh, he did.
I didn't go out and get a bitch dinner.
Yeah, you guys fought like a couple, like two Hummeronians.
Okay, ladies. Okay,
like
girls,
us.
knock it off.
Yeah, but you stayed mad at him. It was like the bitch you're mad at. Like, believe that motherfucker says that chemtrails don't exist. That stupid shit. It's down in Disneyland. Yeah. You're like, damn.
You know what, you fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. So now it's just I'm sorry, man, we kind of cut you off. So you've been unpacking.
Hey. Yeah. No, you didn't cut me off. That's okay. Yeah, physically getting settled in and getting all the shit together, man. But like, for 2 days in a row, I made about 4 trips to fucking. Those fucking idiot packers lost the screws to put my bed back together.
Oh,
so I ended
shit.
up having to go through Lowe's about 4 times to get the right type, fucking metric type screw to put the fucking bed back together. So it's all now together. So I'm finally sleeping on my bed tonight instead of sleeping on the couch like I've been for the last 4 nights.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God, dude. My back is so fucking out of place. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you seem very mellow almost. Like, hey, man, what's up? Like, was this a very humbling experience maybe with all the thunder and bullshit?
Oh, it's definitely fucking different, that's for sure. It's the fucking South, man. I mean, there's a difference between the desert and when I got down to this section, I'm like, wow, there's grass on both sides of the fucking freeway. What the fuck?
Well, there's gonna be a lot more vegetation too.
Oh, it's definitely a different experience. I'm not gonna lie to you about that, man.
It's got to be interesting. Well, it's some.
It is. You need to come down here and visit, man. A little more. What's in about a year or something, man? When I get a little more fucking settled.
Yeah, I was gonna say, once shit gets calm down there, then I maybe come.
Yeah, it's gonna take about. I'm saying about 4 more months so we get a whole bunch of shit all unpacked and you can actually walk around the room and go into the kitchen and not have to worry about bumping into something that's in the fucking way and shit.
Well, it'll be interesting for sure, man. So, Jerkman, you ready for a road trip?
Oh yeah.
Ready for a miss?
Oh,
yeah, since I drive.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know what? By that time, he probably will be driving.
Maybe, yeah.
We hope. Shit, if not, Humvee can drive. We'll drive the Humvee.
You definitely want to stop along the way, spend the night, and then take off the next morning because, I mean, yeah, Brandon's done it a couple of times, and he's done it within about 36 hours, but fuck, man. I don't know how the hell he can do that, but anyway.
Well, he's
done it.
22, 23 years old.
Yeah.
So, there's a big difference between like 22 and 40.
I mean, not only that, even if I was his age doing it, I probably would have stopped and fucking slept and then be on my way because it was so much fucking overtaking. Okay, like the I-40, the right-hand lane is for regular moving vehicles, the left-hand lane is for passing. So you're like a little pickup truck, a mid-sized pickup truck against a shitload of Goliath semis. I'm like, come on, this is gonna be fucking great.
Who's gonna win that one?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take you on, motherfucker.
Damn,
I
man.
came pretty close to getting taken out by some redneck in his fucking with a camper trailer in the back of his pickup. He overtakes me on the left-hand side on the I-40. Then he decides, oh, I got to go off to the right. So he cuts in front of me. Man, I put my fucking foot on the brake so fast. I'm like, you fucking moron! What the hell?
Damn, man.
Like, dude. Like, what the hell? Really?
That's crazy. Yeah,
Are you feeling Jerkman?
He's feeling gay.
Huh? I had my headphones
Again?
off. Was he talking to me?
Yeah, he was talking to you. He asked you how you're
he
feeling.
said gay. I figured he was talking to you.
Well, no, I said because he asked you how you're feeling.
Oh, I'm actually still alive, believe it or not.
That's good, man. I miss you, dude.
I miss you.
Yeah. You missed.
Speaking of gay, you don't have Steve there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man. Let's see. What did I do last two nigga nights? I hung out with Mac Metro. Nigga night before this past one.
Yeah, he comes around now that you're gone.
Yeah, he does call more. I noticed. Since you left, he was gonna hang out with me last weekend, but I wound up hanging out with Sluggo, so I went over to Sluggo's place.
Yeah, how's Sluggo doing?
Oh, he's good. We actually, we had his keyboard hooked up, and his neighbor came over that played guitar, and I hooked up his guitar. So they were jamming a little bit. That was kind of fun.
They were jamming?
They were jamming, man.
And how did that go? I mean, was it something that anybody could really want to listen to?
Actually, yeah, they're good. I mean, Sluggo was good. That's one thing. Sluggo was very good when it comes to the piano when playing keys. Oh, yeah, no.
Well, I heard most blind people are.
Well, of course. We're all musically inclined.
Well, yeah, you have nothing else to do with your time.
No, Sluggo was very good on the keys, man. So
you got Stevie Wonder, then you got Basic,
Yeah,
was
exactly.
you rapping with him?
A little bit.
See, we knew.
Doing a little improv.
We knew it was coming.
If I'm drinking some beer, of course I'm gonna start doing a little prov there.
Yeah, that's gotta look sad.
What's that?
Somebody actually seen that.
Yeah?
That'd be like blind king of the hill right there.
Oh, oh wow.
He's like a joke over there.
Oh my God! Yeah,
well,
shit, huh?
You can get some, find you some cancer buddies, man. Hang out with them. Get you some cancer friends.
I remember the time when you guys did that fucking show in that fucking biker bar. You and Sluggo and Cruise Control. That was.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty good playing that one time. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. We did some improv shit where I brought my drum machine in. Sluggo played keyboard, and Cruise Control and I did. We just did improv songs and shit. That was actually kind of fun.
Well, because everybody was getting into it once they finally started feeling the groove. I mean, the audience was getting into it a little bit.
Although there were some dumb fucks who had no clue of what we were doing. Remember?
Yeah.
There was like the one.
Yeah.
The one guy walked up and was like, "What are you doing?" Because we weren't a band or anything. It was actually a battle of the bands contest type thing, and we were not necessarily a band. We were like three schmucks up on stage. Just making up stupid, asking the crowd for suggestions and shit.
See, that should have been your name, the Three Schmucks.
I think we should have been Bus Full of Tards. I think that would have been a great name.
Oh, that would have worked out better.
I think it would have. Well, at the time we went by Nothing Sacred. I think that's what we were going by. But apparently there is
That's what it was. Yeah, you're right.
So, well, for us, that's nothing is sacred ever.
Really?
No.
No shit.
Nothing at all. So. Well, shit, G Motors, man, it was good hearing from you. I'm glad you made it in one piece.
All the way from Mississippi.
Yeah.
How's that, man? I reached out across the country.
Yeah, there you are, man. Just in another, way out in the South. You better not start twanging anytime soon. And
oh God.
And I hope
no Motors, please don't do that.
And I hope you don't ever find a relative attractive.
That's probably going to happen.
Oh, you
he is
gotta
in
be
Mississippi.
fucking kidding me.
Well, you are in Mississippi, man. I'm just
That's
saying.
possible.
You know, it's kind of what they do down there, right?
Oh, wow. You just lost. You
Well,
know,
they got to have a full set of teeth. What the hell are you talking about?
in Mississippi?
Well, not necessarily, because then they can suck better dick, right?
You would know that one.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. You're right about that.
So,
He
no,
has
man.
had his fair share of Gumby broads, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The problem is he wears that with a badge
do.
of honor.
I do. I love it.
He loves that.
I think it's great.
I mean, you would, out of all of us, I believe, are the only one would know that, but
Yeah, of course. Well, I do.
you would get another one tonight if you could, wouldn't you?
Yeah, if the chance came along, sure, why not? So, yeah, man,
I just thought I'd give a call in to you guys to see what was going on, just touch base and say, hey.
Hey, man, we appreciate you calling in, man.
Have you been listening?
Yeah.
Of course. That's how we knew
I
what
had a
you...
problem trying to get in yesterday because, it said click on Bluetooth with Daryl, man. I was trying to click on Bluetooth.
There's a reason for that. I didn't do a show yesterday.
Yeah, he was at Red Lobster yesterday. He didn't come in.
Yeah, I was watching him and Jeremy pounding each other.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out licking a lobster tail.
All right, Motors, thanks for calling in, dude.
Take it easy, Motors.
Be right back.
All right, you guys take it easy. Say hi to Humvee.
Yes, sir.
I will do that.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the pay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that. What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil. I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your car like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money. You can talk to me, you can talk to me. We got what you need, and you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund, we have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We
speech.
are
First Amendment protected
anonymous.
material.
And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Back to the STIM Radio Show, where his friends from long distance call in because they couldn't stand to be next to him. Maxwell Silverhammer.
Yeah, bitches. All right.
I'm just going to rub that one in a little.
Oh, that's all right.
Because, you know, Motors is listening, and he makes him feel good.
Of course it does, because, you know, he's like, yeah, man, here I am.
I mean, he's got to be piss bored down there.
Oh, well, I mean, you heard him. He sounded very mellow and laid back, kind of like, you know, damn.
All day of fighting off, you know, gators and fucking huge mosquitoes the size of fucking rats.
Yeah.
Going to tire you out a little.
And then, I mean, and then what do you look? I mean, there's no real nigga nights anymore. There's no, you know, like, just shit that you did, you know, no fun shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch maybe some TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh man. So, but hey, what can you do? It's funny, man. Just like, people talk about progression all the time and progress and things getting better and in some ways, yes, technologically,
right.
But in other ways, no. Because you're actually falling backwards, in certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, like we were saying outside, there's so many fucking dumb rules and shit anymore, with the, you can't rub feet on the internet. You can't do this. You
We're
can't.
soon not going to be able to talk about guns and ammo and stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Crazy, isn't it?
How fucking stupid is that? And I will tell you, yes, it is fucking stupid. You want to arrest me? Here are my wrists, fuckers. Come on in. Put the cuffs on me. Well, you know what? I've gotten to the point I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seriously, it's like I'm going to let my nuts hang and be an American whether they want me to be or not. You want to arrest me? You go fucking right ahead.
It's not you they get. It's me.
Oh, no, because it's my show.
Yeah.
And I pay for the airtime.
But I still think they come down on it. It's like it was with the FCC. The station gets hit for anybody, whether you buy your time or not.
Yeah, I don't know how that is, man.
I don't know.
But see, that's the thing, too. You got, and so many people that want to create, and you got to wonder about some of this shit, too. You got to check your sources. Because sometimes, I'm sorry, but these conspiracy theory people are
This one's not conspiracy theory.
Are
trust
worse
me.
than the government, dude.
Nope, trust me, this one's not conspiracy theory. It was on ABC News and everything, so they're putting it out. ABC News is a media thing for the government, so they're letting you know that they're busting down on this.
Well, and maybe so, but it's just funny because I think in some ways they want to create fear.
Well,
It's kind of like, well, you go, well, what's going to happen? Like there's no real imminent threat, but they're telling you there's one. So then you're going, oh my God, oh shit, I better not say anything about guns or ammos or bullets or fucking, and all of a sudden, nothing really does happen. It's just something to scare you not to do it. Like,
Well, if they pass it into law, it won't be a scare tactic any longer.
Well, we'll see, man. I mean, I'm not sure, how that works. I'm definitely not trying to get you in trouble, but you know what? If it gets too restrictive, I can't. The whole reason I started doing this is because this is what I do. You know what I'm saying?
The whole world's changing.
So if it gets that restrictive, then shit.
Problem is nobody will be doing anything anyhow, so it won't matter.
Well, yeah, that's it. It'll just be like, wow.
Pretty soon it'll be wake up, go to work, obey, lay down, go to sleep, buy, purchase what we tell you.
Yeah. But like I said, man, the conspiracy people are sometimes as bad as the government, man, because they'll tell you,
well, they can be.
Oh, don't do this, don't do that, and you're just like, well, who says?
Yeah.
Well, the government. Well, really, I didn't hear that
Well,
from
like
the
I said,
government.
I wouldn't believe that until I see it passed into law. But it's supposed to be there August 3rd, so we'll see.
All right. Well, and people have, they still can vote it up or down or whatever.
No, they'll pass it into law, and it's up for Congress to pass it. And they've passed everything Obama's done so damn far.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's
we'll see.
Hard to say, man. You really don't know. And I'm not gonna. Let's put it this way: until somebody tells me officially,
right?
I'm not gonna back off and be like, oh, well, they said, because see, that's it. That's what they're hoping you do.
Yeah.
They're hoping that you go, you get scared. That's why MSNBC or wherever the fuck you saw that.
It was CBS News Report.
Yeah, that's why CBS put that shit out, because they're hoping you go, oh, man, oh no, man. Okay, we better not say that. And then, after a while, you forget about it.
Right.
But in your mind, it's already ingrained. Oh, you can't talk about that. And meanwhile, the thing was voted down, or it was all bullshit, or it was all a hoax. Kind of reminds me of when my mom used to do the thing when I was a kid.
Oh, the scaring thing with you?
Yeah, and I'd say, well, Mom, what if I don't do what you say? Well, then what are you going to do?
Boogeyman's going to get you.
Well, then, are you going to take my stereo or my TV? Well, no. Okay, then what's the problem? Well, I'm just going to trust that you won't be using it. Okay, Mom. Sure.
I want to trust you.
So it's the same bullshit.
Right.
It's child psychology, man. They're trying to train your mind to be childish, so therefore it's the psychology they're trying to use on you, man.
Yeah, like I said, we'll wait and see.
We will wait and see. Right now it is only June 10th.
Yeah, June 10th. So we have till August. That's another month and almost 2 months, really.
Yeah. So we'll see
what happens.
See what goes down with that. So. But it's funny. I was talking to this guy yesterday about net neutrality. He was like, yeah, my grandma thinks net neutrality is such a horrible thing. And I was like, it is. And he's like, no, basically.
Wait a minute, that's sad. The grandmother's telling him it's no good?
Yeah, his grandmother's telling him that's a bad thing. And she likes Rush Limbaugh, he was saying.
Oh, wow.
And I was
and
just.
he's even again. Well, Rush is, of course, Republican, and Democrats are the ones that passed it. So, of course, you know, he'll tell the truth.
Well, of course. Yeah, he's going to tell the truth all the time.
Of course.
Non-biased, of course. So, anyway, he was saying, no, net neutrality is so corporations can't monopolize the internet. And I'm like, where the fuck are you hearing that? You know, these are like buzzwords.
Yeah.
You know, that they're feeding.
Corporations couldn't monopolize it anyhow. It was a free roaming area. That's why.
Right.
Now that the net neutrality came in, they can start to do it.
Oh, yeah, but according to net neutrality, see, Obama's protecting you.
Well, of course. They all are.
Obama's protecting you from corporations doing evil things.
Well, we know how the whole government runs like that. They always want to protect
Working
us from
together.
the corporations.
Oh, it is, exactly, because, you know, it's the government against the corporations, right? You know,
because the government is for we the people.
Republicans and Democrats, you know,
Sure.
they just want to create a sports game for you. So you take a side and you pick a team and, you know, say, I like this better. I like corporations better. No, I like government better. They're better. So, but yeah, I just couldn't believe that that's the shit he was spewing out. And I'm like, no, dude, net neutrality actually means that, you know, it's censorship and you can't say this and you can't do that and they control. And he's like, oh, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. And I'm just like,
no, I see it already.
Dude, you fucking, I do radio. You know, I mean, I haven't had anything directly happen to me, but, you know, I just know, you know, from
it exists.
Yeah, from how people talk about it. So, yeah, you know, but at the same time, I'm still gonna let my nuts hang because that's what I do. You know, and you know, I can't just again, I'm not letting people scare me.
Right.
You know, whether it's the government making a perceived threat or some conspiracy person blowing it out of proportion or whatever. So, which can happen too. Like I said, sometimes they're worse than the government because they start, trying to dictate what the fuck you can and can't do. And you're like, wait a minute, who says? And like, well, the government said, really? Well, get someone to tell me that then.
Right.
Well, no, look it up, man. From the same Wacko Jacko website I went to look it up at. So.
They got their shit. They know.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not totally on board when it comes to the conspiracy thing either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, some of that shit is a little bit out there, and and some of those people, they'll find any reason to make. What's the new thing? I just saw something the other day that my brother sent out. Something from InfoWars. Something about a noise in the sky or some weird shit like that.
Oh, that's been going on. That's from the HARP programs and stuff.
Oh, is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah.
A noise
that's
in the
been
sky.
going on.
Is it from the guns in the sky?
Well, they're saying that it's supposed to be also too because of like the earthquakes that have been going on and stuff like that, causing a lot of natural noise going across the air and stuff like that. So, but
okay.
Yeah, that's actually most of it was supposed to be from the HARP, HARP bullshit.
No, I think it's the guns in the sky.
Could be.
That was a NXS song, by the way.
Yeah, the song.
Yeah, guns in the sky.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember it. Yes, I do.
So yeah, but I don't get all full balls into it. Like I said, either side. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't trust either side, man, because for obvious reasons, you can't trust anybody, man. When they're telling you shit,
this day nowadays, pretty much no.
You got to make your own. Like we've said before, we got to make your own opinion, man. You can't just follow one side or say that Alex Jones is right and everybody else is wrong, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't really just pick a side. It's like, man, just what? Roll with your own shit. Be an individual. I think that's what's going to save you, honestly, being an individual.
Really?
Oh, fuck yeah. Otherwise, well, what are you gonna? What other option do you have? Become a drone?
Yeah, you can.
And then just be whatever you say. I love Celine Dion and penis up the ass.
Hey, that sounded like a Mike Curbin kind of.
Oh, sorry, I have to get it more like this. I love Celine Dion and Josh Groban. And I also love reality TV. It is the shit.
It's kind of funny because I just heard from them.
Oh, the Curbins? Mm-hmm. How they doing, man?
Doing good.
Cool.
They say they were doing fine, so that's cool.
Nice.
They said they got down there and, like anything else, now they've got mold into place uncontrolled and they're trying to get the people to take care of it and they're having a hard time.
Bad move, Space Cadet.
How much you want to bet they'll be back here in Vegas here pretty quick?
I don't know. We'll find out, right?
I mean, you move to your new place and there's mold?
Yeah, that sucks, right?
How the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, that's not good.
Damn.
Not
this is the other reason. See, these are the precautions I take. That's why I don't move. I don't do dumb shit. I'm not out there fucking, getting into stupid shit all the time. And, because you really can't, man. Those are the precautions I take. When I'm